Hi, hello. You clicked on this video because you are one of not many people who are willing to take a risk. You might be asking, what kind of risk am I referring to? Well, the kind of risk that is going to hugely benefit your own life, circumstances, and bank account. Well, how do I do that, Shift of all? Great question. I am here to tell you how I am taking a risk right now in my life and other risks I have took in my past that has greatly impacted not only how I move and operate, but really allow me to be my higher self. But in a way, in a sense where I move and talk and think like my future self who has already made it, you know? Before I get into talking, I want to ask you, the viewer, what kind of risk or life-changing choice you can do right now that you can, or that you can, that you can do right now that will change your life path significantly. Write it in the comments or in your notes, whatever you can fully put down, what you can do now, or that you will see results in 3 or 6 months, whatever. Before I even got started to making YouTube videos and wanting to make an impact on other people's lives, I was in a place of either I give up or I give up. Basically, by the way, this was a few years back whenever I was 15, I'd say, or late 14s. I didn't have anything to live for, and I saw how the world was, how it truly is, what goes on behind the scenes in industries and everything else. I'd say the amount of children and people that get hurt over the benefits for the people, you know what I'm talking about. But knowing all of that and knowing how other people are psychologically and not having faith in myself, I was really, really depressed. Almost going insane. I almost got sent to a mental institution. I had to talk to a therapist who I couldn't take seriously. After all of that, and after me almost killing myself, I knew I either had to change or I could just give up. I remember what really changed me. I was in the school cafeteria, right, with all my other friends, and my older cousin, or friend I'd say, his name was, I'm gonna call him Cammy. I remember his exact words. Sam, you look like your soul's snatched, like you're on the verge of committing. I just laughed. I said, nah, I'm good. But while my head was down, I heard him talking about after high school, I'm gonna get into trading and all of that. I forgot his exact words on that, but that's kind of what it was. Also, that was my first time ever hearing about trading. So hearing that, I was interested and inspired by him because he wasn't like everyone else, configured to be stuck in a box. He, in a way, gave me inspiration to keep on living, knowing if he can think like that, I can too. So I took that I don't want to live mentality, and I took a risk to better my life during that summer. I spent a lot of time isolated at my grandparents'. I don't remember much, honestly. I remember I started meditating, praying, and getting into all of that self-help because my friend gave me a glimpse of someone I could be or become. After I started to slowly heal myself in my past, I got to a point where I was praying, working out, journaling, all of that. Then I got into trading, mostly just videos, and I had this little trading app on my phone that it wasn't like a trading app. It was telling you oh, is it gonna go up or is it gonna go down? Then I'd always, kind of like that in a way. But I took a huge risk of bettering myself because my whole life I didn't understand what it was to better yourself. I didn't understand what it was to really heal yourself. You get what I'm saying? I grew up around a really toxic environment, a lot of drugs, a lot of family members, and a lot of my sisters are drug addicts, huge drug addicts, all right? So I kind of grew up around that, and I never really saw any of them get better. You get what I'm saying? So seeing Cammy, seeing what he had in mind, and seeing him be inspired, not inspired, but seeing him have a different kind of mindset from the other people around me, that gave me inspiration. That gave me hope that not only I can live, but I can make an impact in this world, right? Because the way he made me felt, it was amazing. Like, I was sitting there and I was really depressed, right? But after hearing that, I was like, trading? Huh? What? And then I was like, you know what? He can do it. He can do it. And then that gave me inspiration because he wasn't afraid to speak about it. He said it, and then I got inspired by it. I remember after that summer, though, what kind of really made me wanting to start helping people was this package, right? It got delivered to the wrong house, and my house happened to be that wrong house. So I grabbed the package, and my first thought was, oh, free package, I'm gonna keep it, I'm gonna open it, I'm gonna keep it, easy package. Like, you get what I'm saying? I was like that. I was like, oh, light work. But something in my head kind of thought, what if we give it back? And I already had the confirmation that I could open it and keep it, but some part of me was like I need to find out who it was, right? So I got confirmation from my mom or someone that it was this other person's package. I'm pretty sure it was, or it was their package, right? And then I texted her granddaughter, and then I was like, hey, yo, I got your grandma's package. Do I deliver it? But I didn't get no response, right? So I took it in my own hands. I got up, and then I went over there, delivered it, and then I saw the biggest smile on her face, and then she was like, thank you. And then the way that made me feel after, it was amazing. Like, I helped someone, and I felt so happy. I felt like it made my heart feel amazing. Like, you know what? I just helped this person. After that, I knew that if I can become successful, if I can get great at day trading, if I can get better at changing myself, I can change others. And during that the rest of the high school year, I was making a spiritual, conscious decision to shift that school. All right. I was doing everything for a purpose. I had a sweater that said, be the change. Or no, I had a sweater that said, you matter. You know, I was doing all of this random extra stuff because I wanted to make a spiritual change, because I know little things and your intentions can really shift everything, right? But I'm taking a risk right now, okay? And I apologize if this has gotten a little bit too far where I can explain it, right? But right now, I am in a huge point of taking another risk, all right? I already took a risk of changing my life, and I have gotten here. I have changed my life. I gotten skinny. I gotten a better mindset. I gotten a better all of that, right? Right now, I graduated high school, which is a accomplishment, because I was, like I said, depressed, suicidal, but I accomplished it. I got it done. And I just graduated, and I'm with my grandparents because my grandma has cancer, so I'm kind of watching her. But during the time while I'm watching her and helping her, I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna go full all in on YouTube. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna go full all in on YouTube, get better at trading, and just doing all of that. I guarantee you, in 3 months, everything is gonna change. 3 months. If I just stay consistent, I know I can do this. I know it. And I'm not gonna allow myself to not stay consistent. I'm tired of always not being consistent. I'm tired of not accomplishing of what I'm saying I'm gonna do. So this time, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do this. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you did, comment, like, thank you. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your guys' day. Namaste.